Nobody knows the system better than me. I know the H-1B. I know the H-2B. Nobody knows it better than me. I know the H-1B very well, and it's something that I frankly use, and I shouldn't be allowed to use. We shouldn't have it. Very, very bad for workers.
As we speak, we're finalizing H-1B regulations so that no American worker is replaced ever again. H-1Bs should be used for top, highly paid talent to create American jobs, not as inexpensive labor program to destroy American jobs.
Why did you change your mind on H-1B visas, sir?
I didn't change my mind. I've always felt we have to have the most competent people in our country. We need competent people. We need smart people coming into our country. And we need a lot of people coming in. We're going to have jobs like we've never had before.
But sir, you said you changed your...
So I quote tweeted this, and I said, Trump falls in line because Trump is very clearly now curtailing his beliefs, his behavior to fit his biggest donor, Elon Musk. Trump is falling in line with the president. Adam Kinzinger said, the vice president always has to support the president-elect, whether he agrees or not. President-elect Musk was very clear in this position. So what do you think about this civil war?
Honestly, we all knew that this was coming, right? Like we could all see it coming from a mile away. When you have an entire movement with just all of these conflicting, converging ideologies, it's just bound to implode. The only thing that they have in common is Donald Trump, and himself, he's wishy-washy on everything. Like he could go either way if you give him enough flattery, attention, or power or whatnot. With the two sides on this, I think it's very clear that one side has way more power over Donald Trump. Like, yeah, the native Christian nationalist side has the support of the evangelicals, and he has like all of those super PACs behind him and like that whole wing. But like the money that he's getting from Elon Musk and all of these billionaires in his cabinet is fucking crazy. Like there's nothing comparable to that. I think it's clear, like from day one, even before day one, he hasn't even taken the oath of office yet. He's gonna side with the people that are giving him money, that are bankrolling him. This is the clearest example of the oligarchy.
Even MAGA Republicans are openly calling it an oligarchy. Charlie Kirk literally said, we didn't vote for an oligarch. We voted for Donald Trump. That's him calling out Elon Musk without saying Elon Musk's name. I always say this, but could you imagine if George Soros in 2020 donated $200 million to Biden's campaign? He bought Facebook, used it to push pro-Biden information. And then after Biden wins, they're just courtside at a Lakers game, walking around and chilling. If George Soros and Biden did that, conservatives' heads would quite literally explode. What do you think about some of the positions being staked out by people like Vivek Ramaswamy on this?
Vivek Ramaswamy is such a funny guy to me. He's so unserious in the MAGA movement. I think it's so clear he's the butt of every joke. And every time he comes up in the news, it's people laughing at him, making fun of him. So right now, everyone's dogging on him because he put out this insanely culturally stupid tweet referencing the Saved by the Bell and movies that he didn't really understand and comparing how Indian culture is superior to American culture. Imagine if Kamala Harris in the campaign had said like, oh yeah, the reason why I'm so successful in American culture is because of my Indian heritage. MAGA would have fucking lost their shit. Trump would have won with 400 electoral votes. Are you kidding me? Like, what is Vivek doing?
And I don't know if you've been on Twitter over the past few days. I'm sure you have, but people are now turning on Vivek. I mean, the far right movement of MAGA, the far right faction, they're saying that Vivek is basically, they're just saying racist stuff about Vivek, about JD Vance's wife. They're also pointing out that JD Vance has a kid named Vivek, and you can just fill in the blanks on like the disgusting, disturbing stuff that they're saying. But I want to take it back for a second. Trump didn't change his tune on H-1B visas because of some grand revelation or because he just realized all of a sudden that we need high-skilled immigrants. He waited until Elon Musk publicly advocated for it and then followed suit. The president-elect of the United States is following suit openly of his biggest donor. And this happened about a few weeks back too, when Elon Musk was the first one to try to tank that government funding bill. Elon Musk was the one that released the first statement, and then Trump released a statement about 30 minutes later. It's another example of Trump following Musk's lead.
Honestly, like I love it. I love, this is the first time that I've ever seen the Democrats like actually take control of the narrative. Like we're always so careful not to fall into right-wing framing. Like we need to make them scared of falling into our framing. And this is them doing that. Like we have the narrative right now. We're pushing President-elect Musk, Deputy President Musk, Chancellor Musk, and all of these things, taking all the power away from Donald Trump. And that's the only thing that he has, is all of his accolades and his fans, everyone flattering his ego. Yes, yes, Daddy Trump, whatever you say. Elon Musk is single-handedly the biggest threat to that. And as long as we like shove that in his face, it's bound to work in our favor. We just have to sit back and watch it.
And the absolute irony of Elon Musk claiming he's this beacon of free speech, or he bought X to turn it into this free speech town square, and then banning people right when they dissent, right when people push back against Musk, he bans them, he removes their check mark. And honestly, the people were being very racist that he banned, but he was blind to that for months. He lets people translate Hitler speeches and it gets 100,000 likes, and this dude doesn't care. And then right when people start to push back, he acts like he's taking some stand against racism when it's very clearly self-serving. So just to loop this back around, Ben Meiselas the other day was saying in a video that DOGE is very clearly a proxy to enrich Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy. It's essentially like them pulling the wool over the eyes of MAGA supporters and saying, look how cool this is. Look how cool this is, while they're robbing them blind. And that goes right back to the Cybertruck. So any final thoughts on this?
In my mind, I'm just going back to that demo video where they unleashed or unveiled the Cybertruck, and they were like, look, the windows are bulletproof or smash proof. And then they smashed it
With a
and
rock?
every single one shattered.
Yeah.
And like that's just where the country's going.
That's where DOGE is about to go. Well, thank you for hopping on, ARYA. I always love it. Make sure you subscribe to ARYA's channel in the description below. She's putting out amazing videos. You don't want to miss it. Go subscribe below. Have a great day. Love you guys, and peace out.